All right. Hey, good evening. This is Coach Jill, and welcome to the Certified Coaches Call. It's Monday evening, and we are coming off an incredible weekend. So I am so thrilled that you're joining me. I know we have a lot of coaches that are traveling this evening. May is going to be joining us here in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, it was an incredible event. We're all sort of recovering from it today because it was emotionally powerful, very powerful, and I'm thrilled that those of you who could come join us did come to join us. I encourage you that if you were not able to join us for this event, that you definitely put it on your calendar for the next event because it was awesome. So, and here comes May Desmond.
Good evening. Hey, look at Michelle in our same time zone. Hey, hi Cindy. Hi Penny. How are you? Hi Jill.
Hi.
Let me I was gonna close my blinds, but it's good. It's good. Hi. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm excited to be on here.
I know. And just an update. I wanted to update everybody. I heard this afternoon from our IT guy. The membership is back up and running again. It is fixed. So.
Goodness.
Yes. So please try logging back in. You may need to clear your cookies and your cache when you log in for the first time. But yes, it is back up and running. And hopefully
and maybe we'll do a preview of the membership.
Oh, can you please?
Oops. Hey Jill, I can't hear you.
May?
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you guys hear both of us?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, and we should have hopefully the new membership up and live very soon. Just waiting for last minute details on that. Once again, I know a lot of people have asked about the and we should have hopefully the new membership up and live. Dana, you have another window open, so close your other window. I'm just going to mute you. If you have not done your coach's profile, please make sure that you get it in there. Otherwise, just your name will show up when we get the coaches' profiles in there. So please make sure that you are doing that.
What's the best way for them to get it in, Jill? They send it directly to you?
Yes. Yes.
And like a Google document with their coach's profile, right?
Correct. And remember, this is a brief profile. This is not your long transformation story. This is a brief profile.
So it's short, yeah. And you can look at the other examples to make it to kind of understand how long they should be. But they are like very, very brief profiles. I was going to really quickly pull up. We previously had in the certification portal, we have that I think it's called like coach's profile form, and I would love to have them fill that out. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up to just drop the link in here, because if it's helpful, if you're not sure what to include in there, you can fill out this application essentially, the coach's profile. We did like a form previously, so that would help you guys at least drop in like the right information. That's helpful.
Yeah, and please realize that if you're using the form, that if you're going to use this form, which I think that's great, please use this form, you are allowed 300 characters. That's not words, that's not letters, it's 300 characters. So it's brief. This is a brief profile, so choose your words wisely.
That sounds so intense. Choose your words wisely. There we go. I went ahead and dropped it in the chat over here, so you guys can fill that out if that's helpful. And say you already made your bio and you want to edit it and re-up it, go ahead and make the edits as needed. When we have this new membership live and also the website, we're going to figure out where and how we want to load them. Right now it's on the site, so it's actually not even in the membership. You'll see it on FitLife TV. I also want to show you guys, so if you go to FitLife TV, or FitLife.tv, excuse me, you can see the profiles. I think under About, you'll see our team, and you can click on it. We also have a space for our influencers on our shop, so on Organifi. So what I'd love to do is be able to have a spot for you guys on there as well. And I'm not sure if it would just link back to this page or not, but you can find this page by going to fitlife.tv/the-team/fitlife coaches. I'm going to drop it in the window too.
Yeah, and I'll get those dropped into Slack as well.
Perfect. Okay. Cool. Yes. Hey, Ender, I did get your message over the weekend. As you know, we were completely distracted by the event. So literally, I responded to 0 emails, 0 messages, 0 text messages. So I did get you to get your bottle breaking, and I am happy to shoot over a coupon code to get you a new one. For any of you guys, that do break your bottle, let us know. I broke like 5 total so far, literally. We're going to get a different kind of bottle moving forward. I'm like, what is this? I'm not like He-Man over here or the Hulk or something, I don't think. Literally touching the bottle. Cool. Jill, I was planning on doing a quick run-through of a lot of the work that Penny has done in the new membership and get to show them some of the new courses here. Just show them what they look like, which is cool.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. I don't know why it like smashes the titles. You know what I mean, Penny? When like you log in and look at the list of courses, it like makes it all one letter line. What happens? It's crazy looking.
I know, I hate it. It didn't used to do that, and I don't know. I know what you mean, and it's horrible to deal with it. It's hard to find anything. It's awful. I started sorting it by date, or like if it's something I was working on this month, is where I could find it. That's the only way I could find things.
Not ideal.
No.
Oh, like what on earth happened? Okay. I don't know if we should show these yet because the formatting's totally different, huh? Or it will be totally different.
It's totally different.
Okay. Well.
May, can you just show a brief preview of what
show them the
Alpha
Reset. It's completed.
Awesome. Heck yeah. I'll pull up that one. Ender, of course, you're very, very welcome. Sorry, the bottles are like not made for human strength, apparently. Like you drop it and it just shatters. I don't know what happened. Luckily, it's in a little like plastic or rubber thing, so it doesn't like actually break literally everywhere. But so far, I've not been impressed. They look beautiful though, which counts for something. Let me pull it up here. We'll look at this demo course, and the difference really is that we're using LearnDash now. I wonder why it's showing this weird image, Penny. I'm going to show it to you in a second.
I couldn't get in today, so I don't know.
I know Chris was in there a ton this weekend.
That's what I figured. I knew you guys were busy today and didn't let you know.
We did.
We'll discuss it.
We dropped the videos and stuff right in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Totally cool. Okay, let's see. Let me pull up one that has like some text in it. Yeah. Sorry guys, I know you're watching my face as I just look around for stuff. Sorry. Not fun, but I apologize. And Chris did say he was going to drop in like the download buttons and stuff, so stuff looks nice instead of just the links. But the links actually look great. I'm trying to get a good looking ramble.
When you first pull up the Alpha Reset, there is a button where you can expand all, and it drops down the whole menu.
Oh, really?
And then you can, and I have it opened up where you can look at all of it, because you can lock it where people have to work their way through it, and it doesn't open up until you complete that section, but I have it opened up right now where you should be able to click around in it.
Thank you for doing that in like preview version.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But there's a tiny button over towards the right that says, on the very first page of the Alpha Reset, and it says Expand All or Collapse All, and it will drop down the menu for the entire course.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. I just don't see it. I wonder if my view is weird. I'll just share it anyways, but it looks weird right now. I think Chris is in there. But the idea with the new course kind of layout is that
yeah, there it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these are all open right now.
Yeah, it looks different though.
I know, right? It looks kind of weird.
That's not how it looked earlier. But I mean, it looks fine.
Okay. So if you open one of these,
New to me.
all right. If you open one of these modules, you go through the
Day one should have a video. Yeah.
the video
Here.
text right in here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Your downloads. These are links, I think. The benefit of using Dash is that it's not custom coded, so it's actually like normal, like it works. And so, like Penny mentioned, we can drip the content. So essentially, if you guys have clients going through a program, they actually can't continue until they submit their progress report or until they submit oops, Gloria's calling us, or until they submit a quiz or whatever we want. So a lot more control. And also with the videos, like if they don't watch the whole video, they can't continue. There's all kinds of things. You can do quizzes in here. Everything kind of we were trying to build last time, but the guy was trying to custom code it, so it never got completed, where this is just automatic, which is great. This week we'll be finishing kind of the content in here. I'll be diving in with Penny a bit and trying to plug in the pieces and everything else in here, and we should be able to transition and be live in here in the next coming days. So let me see if this even works. Yeah, this goes right back to the home page. This is not the live version then, I don't think. Yeah, it's the dev one, which is fine. But anyway, so this will be a very well-working piece of the membership, and we'll be able to build out the rest of the certification and everything in one spot. So a lot of awesomeness coming together the next couple of weeks, or the next hopefully week, actually. Oops. Sorry, guys. We are continuing on to eternity. Cool. So what I always like to do is during this time is definitely spend some time focusing on your businesses. We talked a little bit about that at the live event, and it was incredible to get to meet folks in person, which was amazing. Definitely we'll be doing a review this week of the live event and sending out a survey to see how we can make it better. For those of you that were there, amazing. For those of you that didn't come to, what would have made it more attractive or possible, like what would have made it like absolutely no reason to not be there kind of stuff. Price point even included, all that stuff. So in additional, we'll be able to share the recordings and stuff at the event, which will be amazing. And I can't wait to see those too. So I was distracted, like, having to be the transition person, the MC person, so I didn't really get to take notes, unfortunately. So I was like, dang it, someone better take notes. So it was recorded, thank goodness. But it was incredible information, so I'm really excited to get to share that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, then now we're on to our regular call. Those are my announcements. Jill, do you have any announcements?
No, my only thing was just make sure that you're getting that your coach's profile done. So I'll drop the links inside Slack for you, and if you update it, otherwise create it if you haven't created it. May, you want to? Oh yes, May. Can you touch real briefly? I know there was some chit chat about the reversion links.
Yeah.
Got those fixed?
What was going on with them?
I thought we had an issue with the reversion links. Are they good? Everything's good?
They've never changed, yeah. The reversion is the easiest thing in the whole world. If there's a problem, let me know. Literally, you have one link and one coupon code. So let me know. If anything is going on, we can fix it very quickly and very easily. So I think 2 weeks back we found an issue with someone's coupon code wasn't set up for the reoccurring. And so I always recommend that whenever you're trying out that coupon code, say we give you a new one, or if we change them for security reasons or whatever, then definitely just test it. So simply go to Organifi.com, put it in the order form, and make sure it works. You don't have to place the order or anything. Just a simple, put the coupon code in and make sure that it gives you the discount. That's it. So really, really nice and simple, which is good. And for those URLs, if you have a website too, you can do a redirect. So for instance, say, like I know Lynn has a website, right? So say it's like coachwithlynn.com or whatever it is. She can do coachwithlynn.com/Organifi, and she can redirect that to her reversion link, right? You can obviously use like the fancy URL if you don't have a website, which just makes it look prettier. And you can actually do that in reversion, which is great. And last week we did create that resource bank. I just put it over on the sidebar there. It's just Organifi.com/influencer-resources, and that's kind of the outline of the materials and like guide that we give influencers for like how to promote, kind of telling them what's working and kind of the basic steps for that too. And just posting some basic stuff, modeling those examples has worked really, really well. So I always want to put it out there, but yeah, definitely if you have any questions in regards to reversion, it should be working super streamlined. I saw a lot of the coaches drop in their clients' email addresses, which is awesome. Does everyone know how to do that? To like put someone's email address in there to get credit? I see Michelle shaking her head. I'm going to walk you guys through it in like 2 seconds here. I'll show you guys how easy it is, which is so cool. Let me pull it up really quick.
While you're pulling it up, May?
Yeah.
Any update on the protein powder?
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. And so we're a month behind, right? I told Amanda last night, she was asking about it too, because we had hoped that the aim was to launch this at the event, right? That was like our hard deadline. And all the sales funnels, everything's ready. But what happened was Monday we got our updated taste test, our like formulation sample, and we didn't like it. Literally. Like I think it was nearly the entire team didn't like it. So that's huge. Like that's fundamental for us. If we're going to create any products, the number one thing is quality. Number two thing is taste, right? So with the greens powder, like it took us a year to create that because we knew that if we were going to make something like that, it literally had to be the type of thing that everybody on the team wanted to consume every single day, multiple times a day, right? So with the meal replacement, we're not about to compromise quality or taste in order to meet deadlines. So it sucked, but we totally couldn't launch it at the event, and I still feel good about that because when it comes down to it, if we're promoting, the best tasting meal replacement or whatever it is, protein powder, and it's not, that's out of integrity. So that super sucked, but it was really important that we made that decision. So in order for them to create the flavor profile that we want with now the quality standards that we demanded, it didn't come through on Monday. So we have another taste test tomorrow, and once we lock that in, then it's 4 weeks out. So that's why we were saying 4 to 6 weeks. So it totally stinks, and it's a bummer. But if it was any other way, it would also be way out of integrity for us, and it probably wouldn't be worth producing. So promo, but 4 to 6 weeks, pretty solid. And as soon as we have that formulation, I'll let you guys know. For sure. So like, hey, you have 4 weeks now before it's in production. And the cool thing is everything's built out. So the sales funnels, the promotion materials, the product label, you guys probably saw it. It's beautiful. Shane did an incredible job. And but the product itself is not ready. So we have to be patient. Horrible. All right, I'm logged into Reversion. Thanks for that question, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to pretend I'm logged in as somebody so they know. And I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you log in. This is your account. This is like your promotion, your URL. So you shared that with somebody. Anybody that went to this URL and purchased anything, you'd get credit for that. And this over here, this 365 days is actually something that's called like a cookie. And what that means is it's almost like a tag that's placed on that person's IP address, like their computer, right? So when someone clicks on your link, they get this tag, and that tag for you guys lasts 365 days, so a year, which is huge. Most people will maybe offer a 30-day cookie. We do a year because basically we want you guys to get credit for people that you refer, right? So to explain this more clearly, if say you referred your neighbor and they clicked on your link, browsed around, didn't buy anything, and then later in the week decided to buy something and return to Organifi, they'd have something called a cookie on their IP address. It sounds delicious, and it's just not. It's all like digital weird stuff. It's like a little like tag on them. So it basically notes that, hey, this is from your referral originally. And a couple things that have come up in the past where coaches have said, hey, my client purchased, I didn't get credit from it, they used my link or whatever. The one time that you won't get credit is if they were already cookied by one of our ads or one of our like our affiliates or something. So say they came through somebody else and saw Organifi first, and then you ended up telling them to go buy it, and they did. The kind of part is it may not show up as credit from you, which is unfortunate. So it's basically a way to say that, hey, any new person that you refer to the program, you get credit for, or the products. We've made some exceptions, so say it's like your client or something, we'll swap this out and just give you manual credit. So let us know if that happens. So you have a bunch of clients that are buying product, but maybe were in the system previously from us. We already had them cookied. There's cookies all over them. If that's the case, we can certainly do manual credit. And what we like to do is down here in the corner, you'll see track customer orders by email. You can drop in the emails of your clients and go ahead and send for approval. So what this does is allows us to say, hey, anybody, so say if this person with this email address buys anything, you get credit automatically, which is pretty cool. Let's see. So these are her coupon codes, right? She has 2 of them. And the default's always 15%. So if you're not sure, it's always 15%. If it's anything different, we'd tell you specifically. And if you have any questions about your account, there's also a messaging app in here that goes right to me, but it's clearly about Refersion, so you can always message me in here now, which is great. They just opened this up. But say you wanted to send a message to me about something in Refersion, you'd open this up and just shoot a little quick message over, and next time I log in, it pops up as like a notification for me. But everything else is basically all in here. And you can shorten this nasty URL by clicking shorten link, and it automatically shortens it for you, which is pretty cool. You can also create a link to a specific page. So say, for instance, this is actually really cool. And this is actually why, actually let me close this. This is why in the creative section, you'll see that these don't look like images at all. These are not creatives. But if you click on this, this is a link directly to only greens powder. This is a link directly to only probiotics, and this is a link directly to only turmeric. So say you clicked on this, and you wanted to give this to a client, you'd probably want to shorten it, right? But say this, if you gave that to a client, would go right to the turmeric page. So you were talking to them about turmeric and you didn't want to just send them to Organifi, you wanted to send them directly to the turmeric page, you could just send them to that. So that was in, let's see, so this URL, that was in the Creatives Bank. So these are the 3 different major products, and you can send them directly to those pages. Say, for instance, instead you wanted to send them to the coaching, like the detox products page. If you're in here, you can go to whatever page you want. And so here's the URL up top. You can grab it. Whoops, you can grab it, and then you can go back to here and say create a link to a specific page. You can click on this and add it here. So you want to link to this page for your clients, right? You can create a link, and it'll give you a link that has your Refersion tracking after it. I think I have too many, like 2 of these windows open. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. That's fine. I like this. Create a link, add in there. So you just grab the URL, whatever it may be, create a link. Oh. I forgot. We were able to change this to Organifi shop. So now it's not just myOrganifi or like Organifi.myshop or something, which is okay. We good. Hang on. I'll have to change it in the master settings. But the good news is these tracking codes work anyways, whether it's Organifi.myshopify.com or OrganifiShop.com. That's why each of you guys have that shortened URL, right, where it's OrganifiShop.com/Jill or OrganifiShop.com/Coach Paula, right? You guys remember those? So you can always use those as well, which would be just your master reversion link. So if I go to our Shopify, now I'm like taking you down this technology rabbit hole. I'm sure most of you are like totally glossed over, but if you're following me still, hold on. Give me 1 second, I promise. You guys know that each of you were set up with like an automatic your redirect link? I don't know if you were, if you knew that, but I'll show you really quick. So each of you in here, say we want to look up like Jill, right? So Jill has this coupon, this URL. So if we go organifishop.com/Jill, it's linked to her reversion link, which is pretty cool, which is awesome. We like that. So, so we have Paula, and I think each of you have these. So you've got Mark. Mark has his automatically set up. So you can always do organifishop.com/your name, which is great. Michelle, let's double check yours. And so you looked at it, Michelle. So you looked and it didn't actually show up. Then you'd be able to say, hey, you know, can we set this up? So say instead you went like this. If you went organifishop.com/Jill, and if this link didn't work, you'd let me know. But guess what it does? Yay! And really quick, while I've got you here, what I'd love to put in your guys' ear is the fact that we can make any of this go vegan go. So say you created a testimonial video, we will make you this page. If you create a video, we will make you this page. And these pages can get pumped out really, really easily. This is a custom lander. So Whitney, for instance, instead of being organifishop.com/Whitney or EcoVeganGal, when we type in that up here, it takes us to her custom lander, which is essentially the home page with her custom video at the top. And we're happy to do that for any of you that want to create a testimonial video, or not testimonial, but like a custom video for your clients or whatever. And it's like, you know, hers was on YouTube originally, so we just
it's Whitney.
We just reused her review video. She wanted to do it that way. I think we have .com. We also have one for like Funk. Robert, you made one as well. And these are all like examples of custom pages for people that made videos that want to use it. So this is his video, and it's nothing crazy. Like it's just him in the kitchen, I think, but it's to his audience, right? So each of you coaches can do the same thing. I know we're at time, Joe.
Yes, May, we are. We're past time.
We're 1 minute past.
Hey guys, Funk Roberts from FunkRobertsFitness.com, FunkMMA.com.
Cool. So you guys get the idea, but we're in the vortex. But yeah, that's it. So
When's the next live event, May?
I know, right? Jill, can I please take a moment to rest? Please.
Yeah.
Jill was talking about this like last night, literally. I have like negative 1,000% energy, and Jill's like, "Hey, I had this idea." I'm like, "My brain is imploding, Jill. Can I have a minute?"
Yeah.
I know. I will tell you, as a lesson, as an amazing experience personally, that was emceeing the entire event was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my whole life. And I did it anyways. I will tell you that Thursday before the event, up until that point, I had completely and confidently assumed that Drew would step in, 100%. I was like, I'm sure that Drew will want to MC it. I'm not worried about it. So the opening speech, everything, I wrote like the morning of, literally. So I will tell you that it was by far the most terrifying experience of my life. That's fine. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And it was horrifying. But we have to, lean into what we're scared of, and I was so excited about doing that. But I have to tell you, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It was okay.
I agree. And tell them what I said to you before I went up on stage. What did I say?
I don't know. I blacked out the entire time. What would you say?
I walked up to May and I said, "Give me one word of May wisdom."
What did I say?
You don't
I said be Jill. I remember that. I
That's
was
it.
like,
That's
if
it.
nothing else, be Jill.
And that's what each one of you needs to do when you're creating content for yourself. Be yourself.
It is the easiest and hardest thing you will ever do, but the thing you can do consistently, undoubtedly, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
All right, gang. Let's wrap up.
I'm gonna like go to sleep right now. Seriously, energetically like at 0 still. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.